What's going on, guys? It's Ali from PGH. I'm
And
here
it's
today.
MrJenk.
I'm here today with MrJenk. Make sure you
Hey
subscribe to
guys.
my channel.
Yeah, go check out PGH as well.
Subscribe to PGH. He's the best. What a
Exactly.
what a crappy intro. Okay. We don't really have like great topics today. Ali has been digging some up, so expect them to
Yeah.
be controversial because Ali just loves controversy.
Yeah, fuck everyone.
So go ahead. Which one should we start with?
Well, let's start with the Russian and the US tension and
Yeah, I
North
guess
Korea.
that's the one I know most about.
Yeah,
So obviously there was the Syrians that started all this shit, and they dropped the chemical bombs. They said they didn't, but I think it was pretty clear that they did.
yeah,
Because if you did what they said they did, which was blow up a chemical plant, experts have said that basically just kills the chemicals, so it wouldn't, do what it did. So obviously they've dropped chemical bombs and killed like 70 people or something like that, wasn't it?
yeah.
Innocent people. So then
Terrible.
US decided to attack a Syrian airbase. I think with that attack they killed kids as well, right?
Yeah, obviously, there's still kids in Syria.
So they hit the airbase, but still managed to kill I think like 3 kids in that process. So that happened, and then obviously Russia got pissed off with it, and now it's very, very tense at the moment. No one really knows how this is going to end up. There's still decisions being made everywhere.
World War Three, baby. Yes.
World War Three. There's nothing to get excited about.
And I'm just joking.
So obviously Trump, when he came in, said that he wasn't going to start World War Three. One of the things that a lot of people voted for him and not Hillary was because Hillary, people were saying she's possibly going to start World War Three with like the Russian relations. And in his first few months, Trump's kind of done exactly the same thing by
Yeah,
spying on
exactly.
Syria.
Trump was meant to improve relations,
Yeah.
and then he just made it worse.
So I mean, he didn't
That's
like
to say,
attack Russians.
Yeah, he didn't attack Russians, but Putin backs Al-Assad,
Yeah.
so yeah.
So
It's
the
gonna
thing
be bad.
that they said about Hillary, she didn't want a no-fly zone or something. She wanted to get rid of the no-fly zone over the top of Russia, so Americans could fly their planes. And people said that that's going to start World War Three. But now Putin's done the same thing as what Hillary was going to do. He stopped the no-fly thing, and now they're flying planes. Is that right? Something like that. I'm thinking something
Never.
like that.
I haven't heard that.
So yeah. So basically,
Probably missed it.
yeah, it's like it's come around to the same thing as if Hillary was going to be in charge, but sort of, it ended up the same way
Yeah.
eventually. Can you blame Donald Trump for firing on Syrian airbase? I mean, after what they did, or suspect they did, there probably should have been more of an investigation, but that has the potential just to get swept under the rug eventually when the what's the word? The anger, I guess, dies down a little bit from people around the world. They just sort of go, okay, that happened, but we didn't do anything about it. So Trump kind of just went and did his own thing and was like, fuck that shit, I'm going to fire. And yeah, would you do the same thing? If you was president and this happened, you heard about what was happening in Syria, you heard about, you're getting photos presented to you about like the aftermath and things like that of what was happening, the amount of people that had died. Would you go and fire a fucking missile across, or would you wait it out and see what happened?
So if any of the things you were going to do was going to bring criticism, if he did nothing, people were going to say he's doing nothing, the war's still raging on. He does something and he's still getting it. Like, you have no opportunity, like, you have no choice. You don't know what to do there. I think he did the right thing. Like, we need to stop Al-Assad now.
Yeah, I mean, when I first heard of they did the chemical attack, I was so fucking mad. Like, I just turned the news on just, like, randomly one day, and they was talking about it, and, like, it just happened. And I was like, I was so pissed off. I was like, we've got to do something about this. This can't keep going on. And then, obviously, Trump did something about it, and then people are now criticizing him for doing something about it. And the only reason they are is because of Russia. If he'd have fired on Syria and Syria wasn't backed by Russia, nobody would have fucking any problems with it. But because Russia is the fucking, the big power, that's on the other side of America, they're going to clash. That's why people are scared. That's the only reason that people aren't taking out Syria right now. If this was a different country, or Russia wasn't involved in this, it would be over by now. So,
Exactly. You look at Iraq and Iran, and like it would have been done if it was either of the two, but it's Syria, and it's taken so long because Russia, for once, is back in the country. Tense times. And now Boris Johnson, our good old foreign secretary, it's proposing to the G7 to propose to Russia a ultimatum to remove its support from al-Assad, and if he does comply with the offer, Russia will be invited back to the G countries, and the G7 will come back to be the G8. So that's what Boris Johnson is trying to do.
So Boris Johnson's trying to sort shit out, basically.
Yeah.
Well, see, we're fucked if he's the guy who's doing it. Damn.
Exactly.
I mean, if he came down the pub and offered me some peace, I'd just fucking punch you in the face. Like, shut the fuck up, Boris. He's not the guy you want. You want someone with a stern face, somebody who's gonna fucking, oh god. But I mean, that's at least a step in the right direction. With you just what?
Imagine Boris Johnson. Oh yeah, we could.
Stumbling over his fucking words, just
no?
terrible fucking.
Exactly. Brilliant.
But at least he's trying.
Brilliant.
At least he's trying to mop shit up.
And that's apparent. Putin is saying that U.S. plans to attack Damascus and blame Assad for the attack. So right now it's just a blame game. Right now, they're just blaming each other.
Who said America's gonna do that? Russia.
Putin. Vladimir Putin.
And so he's just saying that America are gonna do something and blame.
To be fair, I support Putin. I trust every word he says. He's a genuine guy. He knows what he's talking about. He's worked for the KGB.
Yeah, great. Brilliant. You trying to fucking secure passage when they fucking invade?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, listen to that podcast I did a few months ago. God damn, I bagged you, Putin.
Yeah, I'm pro Putin, man.
Fuck, man.
What you gonna do, feminist? Come on.
Fucking hell, man. You can't say that, dude. Why can't, like, everybody just stay in their own fucking zone? Why do we have to keep fucking crossing this shit? Everyone's trying to be their own fucking police, and, I mean, oh, God, I don't know, dude. It's a strange-ass world we live in.
Yeah. Should we just move on to the North Korea situation from the...
Yeah, explain what's going on, because...
recently North Korea did some missile testing.
Yeah.
Just like trying to show them strength, their capability with their military. And so Trump, a classical Trump move, he tweeted out about them, saying he taunted them, threatens them, saying North Korea is looking for trouble. If China decides to help, that would be great. If not, we will solve the problem without them. USA.
Wow.
Brilliant.
So,
and North Korea have come out with a statement saying the Democratic People's Republic of Korea is ready to react to any mode of war decided by the US. So if US decides trench warfare, would they go with the trenches, or is it still going to be nuclear?
jeez. I mean...
Yeah, it's a sad world.
I hope it wouldn't be nuclear. I mean... War,
you know what?
for me, should be fair.
To be fair, it doesn't really... As long as England doesn't get involved, Great Britain doesn't get involved, I'm fine with it. They can fuck themselves over. You know why? Then the British Empire will rise again. And we'll fucking take over the fucking world.
So, did you say something about, like, the Chinese army are marching somewhere? What did you say about that? I'm pretty sure you said something like that.
Oh, yeah. The Chinese president ordered 150,000 Chinese troops to move to the North Korean border in case USA attacks North Korea.
And what would they do if USA did attack?
I don't know. I just saw it now and I was just about to read it and then you started. So.
Whose side would they be on, though? Like,
I think USA.
Alright, so...
I don't know, though, because North Korea and China have very good trade relationship and they're both communists, so they know where each other comes from. But I don't know. I'm trying to find the article I was reading.
That's kind of a strange situation, man. North Korea has always been like, just like the fat kid in the corner just screaming he's going to beat people up at school.
Exactly.
And no one really
he's just
takes him seriously.
yeah, minding his own business, and then suddenly, no.
Yeah, he just fucking hits some kid and is like, oh shit, we've got to listen to this guy now because he might actually kick off. He's been screaming about it for a while. I don't know, man. North Korea, I feel like we would win that war if there was a war, especially if China was on, our side, as it were. It wouldn't take much.
I watched these top tens. Yeah, I watched these top tens ranking North Korea so high up in military capabilities. What do they have? They're a communist country. They don't trade with anyone. They're self-reliant. They go with the tradition, Juche. Like,
they can't even take South Korea.
Resources. Exactly, they have no resources. What they're going to build nuclear weapons with wood?
Don't know. We'll see.
They don't even have lights. You don't even see them on the Earth, like Earth map. Like, what the fuck's going on, bro? Where's the odds? Oh my god! I'm just gonna go on my history.
That would help. That would help.
Yeah, that would really help, wouldn't it? You talk.
Okay. I don't really know what to say about this. I kind of want to stay on the same topic without getting onto a different thing while you find the article. So yeah, like I said, I've never really been scared of North Korea actually kicking off. I just feel like they like to let people know.
Just like to chat shit.
Yeah, it would have been funny if Trump tweeted out saying at North Korea, shut the fuck up. that would have made it, but he didn't need to say anything else. That would have fucking topped it. It just
he can't though. It's copyrighted by PGH. You can't say shut the fuck up without permission. Okay, there we go. Found it's by Daily Mail, so I don't know how.
Okay.
China deploys 150,000 troops to deal with possible North Korean refugees over fears Trump may strike Kim Jong-un following missile attacks on Syria.
Oh wow!
So
what it sounds like they're doing there.
Refugees.
No.
Oh no!
Here's my thought.
Okay. They don't want the refugees coming over. Okay. They're going with the
so
Trump
they're just gonna build a wall.
I like it.
They're gonna go with a wall of people with fucking AK-47s just stood there like, you wanna come, you get bombed or get shot. That's your fucking options here in North Korea. That sounds like what's happening. That's crazy. We're just gonna pen people in there like fucking, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, and
swim on the other side. Is there a fucking ocean?
South Korea is preparing as well. They're like, we're not going to stand to your threats, North Korea. And they're preparing their army as well. So we'll head into a nice direction. Nice direction. Keep moving, lads. Fucking retards.
So we're gonna take out Donald Trump's gonna take out North Korea and Syria in one swoop.
And
in
Russia.
his
We're
fucking
going
4
for
years
Russia.
in
Come
power.
on, lads. Let's be passionate. Show some passion.
Russia's gonna be turn out to be the biggest pussies in the world, and they're just gonna not even back. If we started an actual war, it's that's it. We'll go into war with Syria. Russia just sit down and be like, okay, fuck.
Exactly.
I don't actually want to fight, guys. I was just fucking showing my muscles. I'm just the biggest built guy here. I don't actually want to fight. I just flexing. It was you know what? Take it. Fuck
They're
it.
just scared of me because I've got the biggest landmass on the earth. What are you gonna do with me, lads?
We're going after Ukraine again. Take Syria, we're taking Ukraine. Fuck it. We'll just move down the map. Shit.
Nah, Trump orders his troops to attack Russia, and Russia's like, okay, we won't get involved. We'll just keep on focus on Ukraine. Don't worry. You keep. We'll mind our own business. You mind your own business. Okay? Ukraine, come here, baby. Nice ladies, I see you got there. Put him on some of that.
Is that what it's all about? All about the women?
Yeah, it's obviously it's all about the women. Have you seen the Ukrainian women? Oh my god.
At the World Cup. That was the best.
American women were very beautiful as well.
Yeah, that's what.
But obviously, I don't look at them because I'm a changed man.
You're a changed man since Germany, yeah, of course. Of course. You don't look at any other women now since Germany.
Yeah,
apart
I
from
need
that
to
other
trade
girl who, that's not going on.
Wow. Yeah, let's not go in there. Okay. What was the other topic?
Shit. I've got a few small topics in my head. don't know how interesting they are. There was that guy who got thrown off the United Airlines plane. Did you see that story?
Oh, yeah, and I read about it, and airlines are actually allowed to do that.
Yeah, but there was like, it's their fucking fault in the first place. Like, they overbooked the flight. Was it something about they needed their pilots to fly back that way, so that they had to take 4 seats back from like people who had bought their tickets? And they offered up like $400 and then $800, and then there was like, right, fuck it, we're picking 4 people, we're gonna throw you off. So they picked 4 people. The first 2 was like a couple. They just went and got off, and the third guy was like, no, I can't leave. I'm a doctor. I've got patients. I need to get to them. I can't leave. I need to go there. I need to go home. And they was like, nope. They called like security or whatever. They come on and just like ragged him off like a fucking chicken. They just grabbed him, rammed his face into the armrest, dragged him off by his arms. He was like just fucking laid there as they dragged him off. And then he got back on the plane somehow. And he was like, there was pictures of him or video of him like with his mouth all bleeding, saying he just needs to go home. It was a crazy fucking thing that happened. I mean, I saw that they can pay up to $1,300 if somebody like they have to cancel their ticket, and they can like
that's the max compensation they can.
So they should have gone to at least like offered $1,000 up, I just got a little bit more money. Surely somebody's thinking now, all right, okay, $1,000, I can take that. I can get the next flight in 2 hours. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. They could have gone up to 1,200, and then like if no one says, then say okay.
If there's more than one person leaving the flight, the compensation gets lower with each person leaving the flight. So they wouldn't have actually got one person or less than that because they're paying more people to get off. Yeah.
All right.
I'll send you the articles link. I'm reading right now.
You can do, but
just ignore it because you don't like Ali.
Just ignore it because I don't like reading.
I don't like reading either. I just look at the numbers and enjoy myself. The pictures are nice as well. No.
Airlines frequently sell more seats on their flights than the airplane holds. Brilliant. That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you fucking do that in the first place? I mean, fuck, dude. Do I have to get off the plane? Yes. You tell that to that Chinese-looking doctor. He ain't fucking get off the plane. I mean,
it was actually Japanese, and you just attributed a lot of Chinese people and Japanese.
Get out of here, man. How am I supposed to know where it's from?
Exactly. How are we
meant to know?
Why are you guys so difficult? God, why couldn't you design people more creatively instead of just copy and pasting?
Wow. So he got thrown off the flight. Then they had to get everybody off the flight or something to clean up. That was the next thing they did. Which, so, just because one guy just wouldn't leave, I mean, they could have, surely in that case, like, just ask somebody else. Like, they've chose him, he clearly doesn't want to go, just go, okay, fair enough, this guy looks kind of fucked, let's see if there's anybody else. Surely somebody else. There was a woman who was sat there in the video going, oh no, look what you're doing, what, just stop, how about you just go, hold on, leave him, I'll get off the plane. She didn't say that, she was just, like, screaming and being all fucking pussy about things. She's like, oh no,
Adam
stop
Sandler
it.
style.
Adam Sandler style. So yeah, I mean, she could have easily just gone, okay, leave him, I'll get off the plane, fuck it, don't be dicks. But no one did that. Everyone just sat there like, you know what, if I sit here quietly enough, I'm still going to get to my destination. So there was all being a little bit selfish. In that scenario, would you get off the plane?
I'll just listen to them, because I'm a changed man.
What about if it wasn't you? Because I'm a changed man. What about if it wasn't you who had been selected, but somebody else was about to get dragged off violently, or they started to grab him? Would you go, hold up, boys?
Sorry, I didn't hear the beginning.
Okay, so instead of like you were selected to get off the plane, if somebody else was selected, the security guards come and start grabbing them and like looking like they're gonna wreck the guy off.
She was selected.
If somebody else, like if you're on that plane, would you step up and say, hold on, I'll get off the plane, I'll volunteer to leave, give me my $800 or whatever it was? Would you do that, or would you just like do what they did and just sort of sit back and not look, or film it?
I'll be like, I'll leave, and when they're like, are you serious? I'll be like, no, I'll just sit down.
I'd stand up and be like, fuck this shit about, throw paper in the air and walk off the plane in fucking style. Like Conor McGregor, stroll off the fucking plane. Oh, man.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
I mean,
they can kick you out for smelling bad.
They can kick you out for smelling bad?
Yeah.
Damn. I mean...
Yeah, that's right.
Fair point to him. I don't want to be on a plane.
He wants a smelly alley.
locked up in a fucking flying fucking cabin, fucking no way of getting out for however long, like 5 hours, sat next to a smelly person. That's the worst thing, dude. Next time I go on a plane, I'm taking air freshener. Can you take air freshener, or is that like a bomb?
Nah, that's not good.
A bar of soap? Just in the
Probably.
pocket, just like rubbing
Yeah,
the person
probably,
next to you.
Probably, yeah.
Have you ever been on a plane? Have you ever flown anywhere?
Yeah.
Where you been?
Germany.
Oh, did you fly to Germany?
Germany, yeah, that's right behind her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was brilliant. And she slapped me. Marty Bolton with a classical yeah.
Wait, what?
Should we get him on halfway through?
Wait, is he responded?
Yeah, he responded to me.
Oh, right. In your private chat?
Yeah, go on.
I mean, we've kind of gone past the big topics, though, to be fair.
We can ask his
Yeah,
opinion.
if you want. I mean, it's a strange way of getting in,
He's nice and controversial.
though. Okay. Let's get him on then for some strange reason. I mean, he's going to be confused as why I'm PGH on Discord, and
Yeah, exactly.
he might be like, what's going on here?
Okay, now we're gonna wait 2 hours for his reply, so we'll just finish off.
Oh, okay, I'll start streaming, and then he'll get back.
Exactly. Come on. Maybe he's thinking about... Okay, well, we'll just move on to our, like, small topic. Wow. An asteroid, which, like, biggest today, is going to soon buy Earth.
When?
How scary is that? Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Is this some old article?
Possibly. There was one that went like
No,
a smaller
it
one.
just published 10 hours ago.
Alright, okay. Interesting.
This is definitely written by Trap Out. On April on April 20th, an asteroid known as... Oh, okay, sorry.
No.
On April 20th, an asteroid known as 2014... I thought it said like... No, I thought it was going like April the 20th, 2014 was the date it was going to soon buy.
No,
Never
that's
mind.
just the name of the asteroid.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, like, what the why would you name an asteroid that? Are you mental? Anyway, scientists, crazy people. The asteroid is about 650 meters in length. Wow.
So you said on the 20th, so that's 9 days from recording.
Yeah, we're gonna die. Prepare for your deaths, guys. We must all convert to Islam. The true path of Allah shall guide you to Al-Jannah, and you shall not go to... I forgot the hell in Arabic. Shit. It will be roughly 1.8 million why can't I pronounce the km? Say the km word.
Kilometers.
Away from us at closest approach.
Nice. On the 20th. I might get my telescope out and see if we can see it. What time of day do you... Oh, well, probably that might be too much detail. Like, what time of day for the UK would we be able to see it? We'll be on the other side. I don't fucking know. Maybe that's too much to
predict.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Or maybe they just predicted this terribly wrong and it just comes straight for Earth and it hits me.
I mean, that could happen. There could be a strong wind space in... I don't think there's strong winds in space. It might hit another asteroid that they haven't seen, and it breaks up, and then we get fucking scattered with thousands of massive rocks.
Don't
Hopefully not. No, there's always asteroids going past there, dude. Always.
Exactly. And the thing is, I've grown up, like, the generation, the time I've grown up in, the time era, it's just been about the world ending. Like, I've had enough of being scared to death every single night, waiting for my death. Like, 2012, the end of the world. Yep. 2006, apparently it was going to be the end of the world. And there's always just this... Exactly. And then the millennium was going to be the end of the world. I've had enough. Can I just sleep with peace for one day?
I mean, it's all because of the internet and you knowing. Like, before the internet and before, like, people could actually tell you that it was going to be the end of the world, it was just, like, some random guy on a street corner, or if NASA saw a fucking asteroid, they had no way of telling everyone. They would just sat there like, oh, there's an asteroid going to be here in 5 days. You know, what do we do? Fucking send a fax to the president? Are we gonna fucking, I don't know, put it on the news maybe? So because of the internet, like, everybody's now knows what's sort of happening with space and shit like that, and all these predictions that people are coming up with, and then they sort of get traction, like the Mayan calendar thing resetting. That was, what year was that?
2012.
That was 2012.
And the thing is, the world was going to end one day before my birthday. Like, really? Really?
That's what you're most pissed off about.
Exactly. It's going to be my happiest day. I'm becoming a teenager. Nah, everyone's talking about the world ending, and I'm never going to become a teen. Fuck off.
Yeah, but that makes your birthday a lot better because, you know, I'm not dead, the world's not over, and it's my birthday. Yeah, bitch. That's you're twice as happy.
That would have been. Yeah, I don't think Matty's going to return.
Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. We'll get him on next week for the conspiracy theory one.
Oh, really? Are we going to do that?
Yeah, I want to do it. I think it'd be interesting.
Okay, then I'll keep my other topic till then.
Okay, I saw that Tony Adams is now managing a football club. I think it's in Spain. Do you know who Tony Adams is?
Hmm?
Do you know who Tony Adams is?
Searching up right now.
Okay, he's ex-Arsenal centre-back. Like,
oh, yeah.
He's like the hard as nails type centre-back.
Yeah, I recognise him.
And he's gone into football management. I think he was managing a lower league club before. But he hasn't been in a job in a while, I don't think. And now he's going to manage a relegation-threatened side in Spain in an attempt to get them out. It's almost like led by a legend come true. He's going to try and get them out.
Oh,
so.
Granada!
Is it Granada as well?
Yeah.
Shit, he's copying my fucking series, dude.
Did you know that Granada was once part of the Islamic Caliphate? So I guess he's turned to the truth path of Islam. I saw that. It's brilliant.
Just so everyone knows, Ali is a Muslim, so when he said that shit before, he wasn't like taking the piss. Because if no one knew that, they might just like, hey, you're saying that, but like, why is that guy being a dick? Like, but no, you were a true.
What? Wait, when I was dissing the faith.
Yeah, when you was like, everyone should convert to the true path of Islam, or whatever you said.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
If I was doing that accent and saying that, it might just be a little bit, you know.
Racist, yeah. But
Yeah.
he's never racist when you're a Muslim. Or you're just acting to be a Muslim, so it doesn't look racist. Yeah. You can get away with a lot of things if you just lie to people and say you're a Muslim.
Apparently.
Never done that. Never done that before.
Did you lie about not being a Muslim when you went on the plane to Germany?
Yeah.
I'm not a Muslim. Just let
Wait,
me know.
shall I tell you a funny story? We were going to Germany. Yeah, we're at the airport. Everyone's gone through, yeah, and then there's two Muslims, and they've both got beards, and they're part of our school. And they went through the high security.
They forced them into like double checks. Damn.
Exactly, and everyone else just went like fine, and those two were just like kept on. Look, it took us 2 hours. We waited for them. Like it got boring, but at least I got to talk to her for a long time.
They got full like bent over, finger at the bum, checked.
Yeah, they
God
did.
damn it! All because of a beard.
Exactly.
If they shaved him, it look a bit like.
Exactly. See, I was tactical. Before the day we were going to go, I went to the barber's, got a nice shave, looked like a proper sexy geezer. You know what I mean? And then they didn't check me. They were like, "This guy's English. This guy's English. He's one of us."
Flying to Germany as well. That's a little bit suspicious.
Exactly. Brilliant. What? Also, Matty Bolton is going on another podcast.
Which podcast is that? The one he does?
I don't know. The one he does.
Yeah, he's on a podcast.
With who?
I'm not sure. It's like what's it called? Like a motorbike racing. I don't know what it's called. You know the like, superbike things.
That's boring. That's boring. F off.
Yeah, I think he likes F1 and things like that. So mainly it's just like, you know, a racing podcast. And somebody on it like interviews some guy who's supposed to be like a minor celebrity or whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm not into that shit. I'm just like a mini rider.
Yeah. What was I found another topic and now I
I had another topic in my head, but because it's in my head, I forgot.
Yeah, exactly. I did as well. I think where was it?
What is it?
What?
I don't know. This is your phone.
Yeah, 84%.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
Ah, man, I don't think I have any other topics. I think it was Tony Adams and United Airlines. I think they were my topics. I think I'm done.
Oh, okay.
You got one?
Yeah. Parents, in England, they had an 8-month-old baby,
Yep. Okay.
and he had a rare genetic condition, which basically just kept on I heard that. Calling me shit.
Right, some parents in England had an 8-month-old baby had a rare genetic condition,
which causes progressive muscle weakness and brain damage.
right?
And they had a GoFundMe page, and they raised 1.2 million fund for the treatment, which the treatment was in America.
Right.
But they had the baby on life support, and this dickhead of a doctor said it's pointless, he's not gonna make it.
Wow.
Went to the court and said we should turn off the life support. And guess what the judge did? Turned off the gave the choice of turning off the life support. There we go.
Oh, fucking hell, man, that sucks. They had the
Yeah,
money and
so-
everything, like, they had $1 million fucking dollars and they still decided not to fucking do it. Like, that's bullshit, man. That's fucking
Exactly.
bullshit.
Like, if they didn't have the money, I understand. But they had the money to do it. Like, why would you not give them the chance to do it? But you just.
I mean, if he's not going to survive anyway, and they're saying that, why not do the fucking procedure? They've got the money to pay, and if the child still dies, it's like, at least you tried. If they just go,
Exactly.
it's not going to work, and, you know, there's still a chance it might. Like, you might be fucking wrong, dude. You're just one guy's opinion. Do the fucking procedure. If it doesn't work, you know, that's just how it goes. If it works, then fucking brilliant, you know, result. But why would you just say, no, it's not going to work, fuck it? That's just a bullshit
Exactly.
fucking way of doing things. And how does nobody fucking, like, how did the judge not see that? This is a guy who's supposed to be, you know, a judge of fucking, oh my god, it's such
The thing
fucking
is,
bullshit.
the doctor is meant to be life-saving, not taking lives away.
Yeah, it's like he's saying I can't be asked to do this, fuck it.
Exactly, like, what the fuck? You know what, conspiracy theory. NHS doesn't get funded enough, and therefore they didn't have enough money to pay for the electricity, so they're trying to cut off something from the bill. Fucking conservatives.
Man, when you run with something, it never makes sense.
Exactly. That's what's so great about me.
You always bring it back to politics as well, like wherever you are. Like conspiracy theorists, the government, they fucking did it. Damn it, dude. Shit, I was gonna say something. Oh, that about rare genetic disorders. Did you see the kid who constantly gaining weight despite what he eats and how much he runs? Shit like that. Have you seen that?
No.
And he basically he does triathlons to like basically stay alive because otherwise he gets too fat. So he just constantly is just running. And I mean, I don't know how that works though. Like surely, if he's eating like low fat meals, he eats them and it turns whatever it is into fat. But there's not a lot to be turned into fat. How does the body produce more fat? I don't get it. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know how that works.
Conspiracy theory. Fucking government.
Conspiracy theory that kids literally at McDonald's all the time, eats Macca's, runs in a triathlon. No, but this is like, fuck, dude, you're doing triathlons, and I'm pretty sure he's like 5-6 years old and doing triathlons, and he's like an overweight kid because of this genetic disorder that he has, where he's constantly putting on weight.
He eats foods, right? He eats normal food and not like junk food.
Yeah, they say that they have to give him a healthy diet to, you know, slow this thing down. So he's not eating shit. He's not, you know, on McDonald's, KFC, takeaway every night. His parents are, I think his parents were like triathlon runners anyway. They was having a healthy lifestyle. They had this kid, and then this kid has this like rare disorder, and now he's running the triathlons as well.
Maybe there's something wrong with his digestive system.
I really don't know what it is. It's just like, I don't understand like how the body works. Is like it's taking in, breaks everything down, and stores some of it as fat.
Exactly, it's got I use the scientific terminology. Jenk's a bit too
Smart for that.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the scientific term you used?
Enzyme is the chemical catalyst which breaks down the food you eat. Like bread is broken down in the mouth using amylase, whilst fat is broken down using lipids, something like that. Anyway, yeah.
That's what
the more you know.
Liposuction.
With fatty.
Liposuction.
Oh, nice.
Sucking fat.
Oh,
right. Okay. So yeah.
Do you want to get into like a you know how we did a nah, man, who cares? Give up.
You can't start explaining something because nope, no one cares. Fuck it. You gotta at least tell me what it is, and then I can go. Nope.
Like we did one podcast, and we just had like a short segment of what was it? Oh my god, 9/11, the conspiracy theory part. I just wanted to talk about like the Mandela effect, like in brief, and then we'll get into it next podcast because you want to do.
If you explain it and like give a small opinion, and then I can, I have something to go with when we talk about conspiracies. So.
Okay. The Mandela effect is basically people remembering different stuff. So like
eyewitnesses to an event, remembering different things.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's quite a majority of people. Why can't I speak English today? God damn it.
Take your time. It's fine.
You see, the thing is, in my brain, when I speak to myself, I speak in Turkish, and then when I speak out loud, it's English. So the thinking is Turkish, but the speaking is English. So it gets
Turkish. Now just pretend I know what you're saying.
Okay, tamam. O zaman ne demek? Anladın mı?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Well done. I actually said, did you get it? Well done. You genius.
Nailed it.
Okay, so basically, Mandela. It's called the Mandela effect because the most common is Mandela. Some people believe that Mandela actually died in prison, and not when did he die? 2013. Nah, he died more recently. Why?
I don't know, dude.
I would have been shocked if you did know, to be fair.
It was September 14th, 2014.
2013. Okay. He died in 2014. 13! Jenk! 2013, but some people believe he died when he was imprisoned in South Africa. And there's quite a majority of people who think that, but there's more people who remember he died in 2013. So science can't explain why there's so much people who remember that he died in prison in South Africa. And so some conspiracy theorist states that we live in alternating realities. So we move from reality to reality, and in these realities there's small changes in history, so the effects are different. So the most common one is Mandela. When do you remember that Mandela died? Exactly, that's what I remember as well. But there's some people who vividly remember, or they say they vividly remember that he died in South Africa, like many.
Who are these people though? Like
around the world, and they have no connections. Like they're strangers to each other, but they remember the same thing. That's what makes this theory, a bit conspiracy theory, strange and nice and mysterious. Another one is. Let me get some examples. So, what's your opinion? Why do I search some? It's.
I mean, like you said, they don't have anything related, so it's not like, there was this fake news story that went out that he died or whatever in prison, or there's a website that states down these people have seen it, and that's why they believe it. But you're saying that they vividly remember that it happened. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing for them to say. If I knew more on like who these people were and when they said it and things like that, then obviously you get more of a picture of what's actually happening. But when is you just say it's just like just random people coming out and saying they remember him or whatever?
I'm going to blow your mind now.
Maybe it's like
in fact, you finish.
Hold
it,
on.
yeah.
Maybe it's like Oh, Jasper, why are you randomly barking at the door? Did you just see something in an alternative reality?
Oh, you
What's going on here?
me.
He's seen something in an alternate reality.
Someone knocked on the door.
Someone knocked on the door. Are you 100% sure that wasn't a different reality? Right, okay, I better check. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll be back in a second, dude. Oh yeah, you remember that dress that people saw as white, gold, and then some saw as black and blue?
Yeah.
Maybe that's like a different reality thing where, some people, I don't know, it's weird. Maybe that's not a part of it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Some might could be, but no.
Okay. Some examples are like yours. Did you ever watch Star Wars?
I've seen Star Wars, yeah.
You don't even need to watch it, to be fair, to know what's the most famous line.
Luke, I am your father.
What if I told you Darth Vader never said that?
Okay.
The actual line is, no, I am your father.
No, I am your father?
Yeah. See, I remember Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, well maybe that's just because there's a lot of fucking spoofs about it.
Yeah, possibly.
And, other people say it, and then it just kind of gets around.
Exactly, you just remember, you hear it more than you actually watch it, so it just replaces the actual memory, probably. Well, Looney Tunes, you remember it? Do you remember it?
Yeah, bits, yeah.
How is the tunes part spelled?
Tunes?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. TWONS, like cartoons, would be my guess.
No, it's actually spelled
Tunes?
tunes.
As in...
Yeah, TUNES.
Yeah. Okay.
See?
Yeah, but that's just because it's a cartoon. Looney Tunes
And,
and
yeah, exactly,
Crazy
that's what
Cartoons is what
most-
clicks. Yeah.
Apparently our kidneys have moved as well.
Mine and yours?
Yeah, apparently our kidneys have moved as well. Like, it used to be part of the lower one, like lower part where you get the stitches, yeah? But now apparently it's moved up and it's behind your heart, close up to your upper chest part.
Your kidneys?
Yeah,
No.
apparently, yeah. This is getting scary.
What's it making room for? What are we gonna grow? I can't wait to see.
I don't know. Kit Kat? You know Kit Kat? Does Kit Kat have a dash in the middle?
Kit Kat?
Yeah. Like Kit, and then...
I literally buy Kit Kats every week because I take my nan shopping and she gets Kit Kat dogs. No, I don't think it does, but again...
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't, yeah.
I don't take that much attention.
Some people remember it with... You know underscore's called the underscore. What's the middle one called? Mid-score?
It's just a dash, I think.
Yeah, it's yeah, exactly. Why is my brain confused? You know Ford?
Yep.
Wait, no, man, I'm not gonna do that one because I don't even know myself. Apparently McDonald's. Some people remember McDonald's. McDonald's, as in Big Mac.
Yeah, as in MAC Donald's instead of MC Donald's.
Yeah, instead of MC. Yeah.
That's just because how you say it, I think. If people said more McDonald's instead of McDonald's, then people might just, because people saying it Mac. And Big Mac, of course, as well.
And then this one. You know the Volkswagen?
Mm-hmm.
Volkswagen. I've got German pronunciation now because it's German. It's got like a V and a W. Does the V and the W have a line in between them so it like disconnects the black lines? Should I just send it on Discord?
What do you mean a line in between? I mean,
Look, like this, like, which one do you remember it as?
it depends on what car. I don't know. The bottom one.
Yeah. No, but it's the top one.
It's the top one. So like a
Yeah.
little like the VMW is split rather than like go
Yeah.
through each other.
Yeah. I remember the one on the bottom though.
Yeah, me too.
Even though my sister's got a Volkswagen
Good.
car.
Next time she comes to check, see if there's a line on it. Surely it's different for like, I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so. It's a logo, so it has to be kind of the same.
No, it doesn't.
Whoops.
But if you see like, yeah, but when you see a car that's got this logo on it, it's not in black and white, so it's not obvious.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's in like a silver and it's on to a silver background. Like there's no, and there's going to be lines where the grill is or, you know, wherever the fucking VW logo is. So it's not, you don't see it as logo form that you showed me here with a white background with a black VW over the top. You don't see that very often, so it's difficult to, you know, remember things. And this is, you said it's like, could be alternate realities or whatever. But these ones that you say now are almost just, you know, your brain isn't a specific remembering thing. Like, you're not going to remember every single little detail of something, so it's going to get things merged and mixed up. Like you said with the Luke, I am your father thing. You watch that film maybe once or twice in your lifetime.
Yeah,
You're not going to be able to
exactly.
remember exactly
Yeah.
what they said. Same with these pictures with the different logos. You're not specifically looking at that thing a lot, and even when you do look at it, you're not taking in every single detail. You're just sort of remembering what it kind of looks like. So it's easy to get confused with these things. And the Kit Kat thing as well. It's just easy, you know. You might see Kit Kats in the supermarket all the time, but you don't go, "What? How's that spelled? How do you know?" Looney Tunes as well. You might see it, but you're not going, "How's that written down?" And remembering all that shit. So it's easy to get confused with little things like that.
I've got another example. Pikachu. You know Pikachu?
Yeah.
You've seen it? Yeah. You know its tail. Does it have a black part?
A black part.
Yeah, a black part. Like a part that's black.
The tip. I don't know. I mean, the way I'm remembering it in my head, it's like a lightning bolt, and then there's like a darker brown sort of edge, and then maybe a black tip. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember it with a black tip. But apparently Pikachu doesn't have a black tip.
Oh. But then again, you kind of put black tip into my head. If you had just said, describe Pikachu's tail, I might have gone.
Yeah.
You said, has it got a bit of black on it? And my brain goes, I'm going to put a bit of black on that now.
Okay. Describe the Monopoly.
Monopoly? Man?
Yeah, Monopoly man.
Okay. He's got a top hat.
Yeah.
In sort of like a bow tie type suit costume.
Yeah.
He's got a round head.
Yeah.
And he's got a mustache.
Well done. I remember him with what are they called? The M word? It's like
Monocle?
Yeah, monocle.
Like an
I
eyepiece?
remember him. Yeah, I remember him with a monocle.
Has he got a monocle?
Yeah. No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
He hasn't. Okay.
Okay, have you ever seen Sex in the City?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either. These are more American.
What's
Which
wrong
is
with Sex in the City?
It's actually Sex and the City.
Oh,
not
sorry, Sex and the City. Yeah, Sex and the City is a different show.
Okay, so Fruit Loops. How's it spelled?
Fruit Loops?
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck, what are Fruit Loops?
The cereal, Kellogg's.
Oh, the cereal. I don't know. I've
You're
never
retard.
had Fruit Loops. I imagine like a packet of sweets, like wine gums.
Exactly, that's what I imagine, but it's not.
I don't know.
It's just-
I've never had Fruit Loops. I've never looked at the box. I'm guessing it's like loops. I would imagine it's loops as in loop-de-loops. Again, L-O-O-P. Fruit, spelled like fruit.
Nah, it's actually FROOTLWOPS. Obviously, both of them are separate, but... Okay, Febreze. You ever use Febreze because you're smelly?
Yeah.
How's it spelled?
F-A-B-R-E-E-Z.
No.
No?
It's Febreze. B-R-E-Z-E.
Really?
Yeah. You alien. I'm
Super easy.
leaving. Bye. Bye.
That's fucked up. That's not how you spell shit. They're
that's-
spelling it wrong. I'm spelling it right. Fuck that company.
You
Okay.
come from a different reality to me. Wow,
Obviously.
interesting.
Obviously.
Wow, interesting. Obviously, you can't come from a reality where I come from a smart reality. You come from a stupid.
Yeah. Diploma.
Yeah.
Got one.
Yeah,
How many diplomas do you have? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. You can't call me stupid when I've got 2 diplomas. Anyway.
Do you have a more opinion now? Or is it still the same you said before?
Oh, and the whole like Mandela thing? No, I mean,
Yeah.
the first one you said about Mandela, I don't know, people might get bad news, people might just say that it's happened and then people just believe it. As far as these logos and things, like I said before, it just all, your brain isn't, designed to remember everything specifically, so it's easy to get like shit mixed up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't believe that it's an alternate reality thing. I think it's just, human brains not working the way you would expect them to, or as well as you would expect them to.
I believe in quantum physics, so I believe in this.
Okay, and you believe this is the proof that, you need to
Alternate
confirm it?
reality. I need to believe in it. I need to have a slight hope that in an alternate reality, I actually have the courage to go tell her. Okay, I need that hope inside me.
No, in the alternate reality, you never met her. And you're the guy who's in the right reality, who's supposed to go and talk to her, and you're bitching out every time. So that's what happened. Yep. I'm going to stop recording though, because we've been going for 53 minutes. We need to end this podcast.
Okay.
And start streaming. So that's going to do it for this week's podcast. Thanks for Ali for coming on. Thanks to special guest. You sound like a fucking aeroplane, fucking just coming over the radio. What was that?
I was saying thanks for watching.
Attack now is what it sounded like. Subscribe to PGH. Subscribe
Excuse
to the
me.
channel.
I'm not a USA Air Force pilot.
See you next week.